would. We would have. Okay, first of all, we have made a lot more movies than you actually think. But you will never know that because this man over here was a perfectionist. So because
Greek goddess with a bit of Roman mixed in, she speaks modest, cut by her broken English. We be artists, I could tell past the smoke's an image. Dark humor, dark deeds, you play jokes, grant wishes. Mistress, you move like snakes to a flute. Carried by the winners if you paid all your dues. Living in my head, rent free, not cool. Raised on the wetlands, morals, deep
She a dream, Cleopatra in the flower bath, seductive.
What's up, guys? This is the Writer's Corner podcast, and this is going to be our first official episode. I got Brandon Logan with me. You guys know him as Enigma Nova. Enigma, the face of horror. You can follow him at enigma/_Nova.
thank you.
And right here, we talk a lot of things. You know, we decided to put this together today, last minute, really. And we decided to set up this podcast. Hope you guys stay tuned. And we're going to cover a lot of topics here today. And this is our first episode, so work with us. So I was driving and I thought about today, you know, the saying, the jack of all trades. And I was thinking, if that's a good or bad thing.
Some people look at it as a bad thing because they want to be the master of that certain skill set, or they want to be like, for sure, like known as the person that 100% can do that one thing. But being a jack of all trades sometimes for a person that wants to be, you know, known as the master of cutlery or master of cooking or something like that, but instead they're good at cooking, they're good at baking, they're good at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't see the bad thing in that because you just have multiple hands in every department. Like,
because, you know, like I've also heard that they say that it's a jack of all trades but a master of none, but they don't actually finish that quote. I don't know if you know the ending of the actual quote.
What's the actual?
I forget exactly, but I'm paraphrasing here. It says, you know, a jack of all trades and a master of none, but a jack of all trades is better than a master of one. And you know what? Like, along with that, you're right. You know, if you're talented in many avenues, you are a lot more useful. You know what I mean? Than that one person who could just cook steak.
Yeah.
Or that one person that could only cook fish. The reason I bring this up is because I was thinking that the jack of all trades is also some type of like validation towards yourself. It's like a trauma that I've noticed in myself because, you know, you get good at everything. You know what I mean? But it's like I started to realize, why are you so good at everything? But it's because you keep chasing validation as a jack of all trades.
Like you want to be known as the jack of all trades, as opposed to just a master of one thing.
And it's also like, hey, I could do this. Hey, I could do that. Kind of how the kid with the mom, you know, the kid that's a little kid. Mom, I could do this. Mom, I could fly. Mom, I could paint. Mom, you know, like.
But there's nothing wrong with being a Renaissance man. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, if that's what you're naturally born or bred to be, then how could you even, like, fight that?
Well, nothing wrong with being a Renaissance man, but you need to watch yourself and realize why you're doing what you do, you know? Everybody could do things for the wrong reasons. It's like the guy that goes to the gym because he got dunked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna start working out. He doesn't do it for himself.
No, he does that for validation. It's just like when your girlfriend is getting her hair done, or getting her nails done, or getting her eyelashes done, getting her eyebrows done. These very tedious things, yes, you acknowledge them because you are probably the only person that get this close to them, but actuality is not for you. It's for the other women out there that will grade that person's beauty or vanity off of how they look, or how they're kempt, and it's just crazy. You
know, you have to watch why you do what you do. Some people are very talented because they wanted to be known as a talented person growing up, you know? Or the reason I play guitar, or the reason I do what I do is because...
But is there something wrong with wanting to be known as a talented person?
That's the thing. You got to ask yourself, and this is why we have these conversations here at the Writer's Corner. Like, it's good to fellowship with your friends and ask these things. Like, why do you want to do what you want to do? Why are you going to the gym? Why are you riding a mountain bike? You know what I mean? Yes. Nice one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why do you do what you do? And it's always good to question, because if it's not the right reasons, you won't find happiness there either.
Right.
If you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You know, Brandon brings up mountain bike because there's an inside joke between us two. Because I just recently got a mountain bike, and I've never done that before.
Never at all. But just on impulse, bought a mountain bike and has now just started riding these crazy trails. And I just think that's kind of crazy. But for someone who's not doing it, I can't judge it and say that it's not good for him, because if it brings him joy, then it brings him joy.
Exactly.
But I do want to know, why the fuck a mountain bike?
So, okay, the mountain bike. You know, it's funny because it all really started from a game I was playing, and I noticed